Have you ever found yourself struggling with a task that used to feel effortless, like carrying groceries or climbing a flight of stairs? Maybe you've noticed your arms feeling a bit weaker, or your energy dipping sooner than it once did. This isn't just a normal part of aging. It's often a sign that your muscles need more support. After 60, our bodies naturally lose muscle mass, but the right foods can slow this process, keeping you strong, active, and independent. Today, we're exploring the best high-protein foods to help you maintain muscle after 60. These aren't bland or complicated choices. They're delicious, everyday foods you might already enjoy. Let's start with two simple, yet powerful options that pack a protein punch. First up, let's talk about eggs. These humble kitchen staples are a powerhouse of nutrition. A single egg provides about 6 grams of protein, along with nutrients like choline for brain health and vitamin D, which many seniors lack. What makes eggs special is how easily your body can use their protein. Especially important as digestion becomes less efficient with age. Take my neighbor Marge, for example. At 72, she starts every morning with a veggie-packed omelet. She swears it's the reason she can still spend hours gardening or lifting her grandkids without a second thought. If you're worried about cholesterol, know that most experts agree an egg or two a day is safe for heart health. Not in the mood for scrambled? Try adding hard-boiled eggs to salads or mashing them into a sandwich for an easy protein boost. Next, consider Greek yogurt. This creamy favorite has nearly double the protein of regular yogurt, around 17 grams per cup, and it's rich in probiotics for gut health and calcium for strong bones. Opt for plain, unsweetened varieties to avoid added sugar, then customize it with your favorite toppings. Fresh berries, a drizzle of honey, or a sprinkle of nuts turn it into a satisfying snack or dessert. My friend Carl, who's in his late 60s, uses Greek yogurt as a substitute for sour cream. He stirs it into mashed potatoes, dollops it on tacos, and even mixes it into muffin batter. It keeps me full longer, he says, and I don't miss that midday energy crash. If the tanginess isn't your thing, try blending in a spoonful of peanut butter or a splash of vanilla for a sweeter twist. Now, you might be thinking, what if I'm not hungry for big meals? The secret is to focus on small, protein-rich snacks throughout the day. Keep hard-boiled eggs in the fridge or single-serve yogurt cups handy. Pair them with a slice of whole-grain toast or some apple slices for a balanced bite. These little choices add up, helping your muscles stay strong without overwhelming your appetite. But this is just the beginning. There are 3 more delicious, easy-to-find foods that can help you stay active and vibrant, including one that feels like a treat, but works like a muscle-building champion. You know, sometimes the best foods for staying strong are the ones we've enjoyed for years, but haven't fully appreciated. Let's dive into 2 more protein-packed options that are not only easy on the wallet, but also gentle on the teeth and digestion. Perfect for keeping your muscles resilient and your energy steady. First, let's talk about lentils. These tiny legumes are a quiet powerhouse. A single cup of cooked lentils delivers about 18 grams of protein, plus a hefty dose of fiber to keep your digestion humming. Unlike some meats, lentils are soft, easy to cook, and incredibly versatile. My friend Ruth, who's 68, swears by her weekly batch of lentil soup. She simmers them with carrots, celery, and a pinch of cumin, then freezes portions for busy days. It's like a warm hug that also keeps me strong, she says. But lentils aren't just for soup. Toss them into salads for a protein boost, mash them into veggie burgers, or stir them into pasta sauces. If you're new to lentils, start with red or yellow varieties. They cook faster and have a milder flavor. And here's a tip. A splash of lemon juice or vinegar brightens their earthy taste and makes the iron in lentils easier to absorb. Next up, let's give cottage cheese the spotlight. This creamy, mild-tasting cheese is a protein superstar, with about 25 grams per cup. It's also rich in casein, a slow-digesting protein that feeds your muscles overnight, making it a fantastic bedtime snack. My neighbor Frank, who's 71, tops his cottage cheese with canned peaches or pineapple for a sweet and savory treat. "It's like dessert, but I wake up feeling ready to tackle my morning walk," he laughs. If the texture throws you off, try blending cottage cheese into smoothies or spreading it on whole grain crackers with a sprinkle of everything bagel seasoning. You can even bake it into pancakes or muffins for a protein-packed breakfast. And for those watching their sodium, look for low-sodium versions. They're just as tasty. Now, you might be thinking, what if I don't have the appetite for a full meal? That's where snacks come in. Keep a container of cooked lentils in the fridge to stir into soups or salads, and portion cottage cheese into small bowls for grab-and-go snacks. Pair them with a handful of baby carrots or a slice of melon, and you've got a muscle-friendly mini-meal without the fuss. But we're not done yet. There's one final protein hero that's perfect for satisfying cravings while keeping you strong. A food that's as convenient as it is delicious. Have you ever opened your pantry and wished for something quick, nutritious, and no fuss? Let's talk about a pantry staple that's been hiding in plain sight. Canned fish. Whether it's salmon, tuna, or sardines, these little tins are muscle-saving treasures. A single serving packs around 20 grams of protein, plus omega-3 fatty acids that support heart health and keep your brain sharp. And the best part? No cooking required. Just pop the lid. Take my cousin Lois, who's 75. She keeps a stash of canned salmon in her cupboard for busy days. She mixes it with a little mayo and dill, spreads it on whole grain crackers, and calls it her fancy lunch. "It's easier than making a sandwich," she says, "and I feel like I'm doing something good for my body." If the idea of canned fish feels a bit retro, try mashing it into salads, tossing it with pasta, or adding it to a veggie stir-fry. For those watching sodium, look for no salt-added versions, or give the fish a quick rinse. Now, let's tie this all together. We've explored 5 simple, delicious foods to fight muscle loss after 60. Eggs for their easy, versatile protein. Greek yogurt for its creamy, gut-friendly strength. Lentils for plant-based power and fiber. Cottage cheese for slow-digesting nighttime nourishment. Canned fish for quick meals packed with omega-3s. But here's the real secret. You don't need to overhaul your diet overnight. Start with one change. Maybe swap your morning toast for a yogurt parfait, or add lentils to your next soup. Celebrate small wins, like the day you notice it's easier to lift your grocery bag or play with your grandkids. My neighbor Walt began with a simple habit: a hard-boiled egg at lunch. Soon, he added cottage cheese before bed. Now, at 78, he's still coaching Little League, proving that little tweaks can lead to big strength. Remember, your muscles aren't just about strength. They're about freedom. Freedom to garden, travel, dance, or simply enjoy life on your terms. And every bite of protein is a step toward preserving that independence. If you've enjoyed this series, I'd love to hear from you. What's your go-to protein snack? Have a favorite lentil recipe? Share it in the comments. You might inspire someone else on their journey. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tips on thriving after 60. Here's to strong muscles, vibrant days, and savoring every bite of life's next chapter. Thank you for watching, and remember, it's never too late to nourish your best self. To your health, strength, and joy, cheers.